Hello, this is JSM Senior, and this is
JSM Junior.
Dad and John.
Dad and John.
And we have a screen here ready to play something. What is it?
Quake.
It's Quake, and it's my boy John doing speed runs. So he's busy learning how to speed run. Why don't you explain to the audience what a Quake speed run is?
So basically, Quake speedrun is like doing as fast as you can and finding many shortcuts.
And getting from the beginning of the level to the end of the level as quick as you can. Even if you don't do all the puzzles, kill all the baddies, the trick is to finish that board as quick as you can with no cheats. And then the one thing John did do is he slows the game down, the host frame rate. So he's learning how to do speed runs. So afterwards we sped it up. That wouldn't be allowed in the competitions, but my boy's 8 and he's still learning and he's doing an amazing job. So you did Quake 1 episode 1, is that correct?
Yes.
And what was it like when you did it, recording?
It was like tough to do.
Tough to do. How many times did you have to do some of them? Quite a few times?
Yeah.
5? 10?
I don't know.
No, but the people who are really good on YouTube, they do it hundreds of times, don't they?
Yeah.
And some world records sit there for 17 years.
Yeah.
And a brilliant YouTube channel if you love Quake and you like knowing about speed runs and things like that. I'm not a huge fan, but I do love watching some of the channels. One of them is Quake Explained. What is
Quake Speedruns Explained.
Quake Speedruns Explained. We love him. He's amazing.
Yeah.
He's amazing. Absolutely brilliant. And this is my boy. He's 8. John, he's going to show us his speedruns.
Yeah.
So the first bit, the first 5 minutes, we might talk over it, but we'll let you see the video and we'll watch the video.
No skip, no previous, no pauses, just watch it.
Just a straight run for the first 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And then after that, you're going to see us in the video because that's when we'll be doing lots more talking.
Yeah.
And luckily my boy's just like his dad, he loves to talk. Don't you, son?
Yeah.
Right, let's go. Okay, young man, 3, 2, 1, John speedruns.
John JSM Quake 1 Episode 1 Speedrun.
E1M1.
So like I jump off the slope, go through the straw.
Nice and quick too, son,
Go
eh?
on a lift. Go on a bridge, shoot a star, go around.
You missed that bit, didn't you?
Yeah, I missed the box.
You did that good job. And you did these 3 brilliantly. 1, 2, 3.
Jump
Yeah.
onto the slope and go up it.
That's 24 seconds. The first one's done already. E1M2. Like the way you went round him like that. Clever. Got stuck on the stairs a bit. Good jump there.
Okay, I go through here through the spikes.
Brilliantly. Ah, he got in your way. Oh, nearly a nice jump there. But still, I like the way you're doing it.
I did like the jukebox way.
Yeah. Amazing. Right.
And thankfully one of the grunts opened that door for me to...
That's brilliant, isn't it, eh?
Yeah.
Excellent. Thank you, Grunt.
You're welcome.
Here we go.
But I still want to kill you.
Get stuck in the stairs again.
Yeah.
Yay! 37 seconds.
37. E1M3.
E1M3. Oh, my favourite level. One of my favourites.
Yeah, me too. It's like one
And
of...
this jump's brilliant. Love the way you did that.
I'm like, I can't even do some of the jumps. I'm like, all the speedrun players literally just put a grenade on the gold key slope and
they
just
jump,
go back
yeah.
up. I can't even do that. Except
That's
for,
okay, you'll get there.
except for 100% one.
Yes.
And then,
Oh, I like the way you did this. Didn't get the first jump. Off he goes. Yay. And then one day you'll get through that room without touching once. Nice little trick here, people. Are you watching this?
this is the zombie one.
And who did you learn this off? The speedrunners?
Yeah, I learned this off speedrunners without them teaching me.
Here it comes. And you can't actually speed this bit up because it's a time delay, isn't it? And to get the exit. You have to make this happen, I think. Right, there we go. Crunch. And you can get out and use this teleport. 1 minute 15.
Yeah.
E1M4 people, we're getting there.
Yeah.
Oh, I love the way you did that jump. He does do that jump in another bit of the video, the Q64. You'll see that in another video.
So like, I go through here.
Yeah. Up there. Oh, very well done there.
Yeah. I press the button.
Well done. Whoa.
I get the key. My boost expired.
You do this one nice and smooth and quick. I like it. And John does that left-right thing when you speed your player up. I can't do any of that, guys. Sorry. I'm an old schooler.
Old. You're not
Whoa,
in school.
45 seconds. E1M5.
You're not in school, Dad.
No, but I'm an old schooler. And we all love the rocket gun. Yeah, rocket gun. Good shot.
But I didn't trigger a secret. I don't know how that happened. Because normally there's a secret. I'm getting some health.
Yeah.
And kill these knights that will come in my way. And boom!
Whoa.
Go down.
How are we doing? 29 seconds. Me, 3 weeks, 2 days and an hour.
Yeah, look.
Whoa, good job.
I go to the front kill. I go through here, kill Soda, down my way.
This one's over very quick.
Yeah.
14 seconds.
Yeah, 7 times 2.
E1M7. It's the last.
Yeah, and also it requires a box.
Sorry for the coffee.
Yeah.
There he goes, good jump. Oh, and another jump, look, straight on the switch.
And then boom.
Oh, and I like that. You didn't do that in the Q64, but you did it in this. 21 seconds. Right, people, what we're going to do now, so that was the episode 1, wasn't it, John? Walk through and talk through. Let's pause the video there. So now we're going to play the videos again, a bit slower.
Yeah.
And John, JSM Junior is going to talk a bit more about it and go into more detail, and I might ask some more questions. We'll give the viewers some more info, won't we? So don't forget, my boy has been playing this, but he's been slowing the game down, so the host frame rate is on F6. What did you say I set it as?
Host frame rate 0.006.
Right, 006. So I've had to speed it up to try and emulate normal speed like you just saw. God knows whether it was right or wrong. I'm sure you guys will tell us. There must be a ratio I'd have to stick to. This time, we're actually slowing the video down in DaVinci Resolve.
Yeah.
So old schoolers like me can actually see what's happening on the screen.
Yeah.
Or people who have never seen Quake speedruns before might actually enjoy a bit of insight to what speedrunners do.
Yeah.
I'm
like, one video I could like give you a tutorial on how to like do speedruns.
Of course you could. Same as
or check the link in the description where Quake Speedruns explains show on how to do Quake.
Yeah, we'll make sure we do that. He's amazing. And then there's a whole community, dumptruck_DS. He's amazing. He's amazing. And I do use that website where I see Mark V Quake posting his beta. God bless you, Mark V. We love your engine. Me and John play deathmatch on that engine. Iron Rail's good, but it doesn't record AVIs.
Yeah.
And I want to be able to get an AVI, even though you can't import the AVIs made by Quake into DaVinci Resolve. If you convert them to MP4, they work flawlessly. Okay, the sound goes out.
How to do that? You gotta install OBS Studio, record your run on Iron Rail, and then just record your run on the OBS Studio, and then boom, put it into DaVinci.
Yeah. So my boy uses OBS Studio and he uses Ninja for the webcam, which is his tablet. I'm not a fan of that. We did do this yesterday and it crashed, didn't it?
Yeah.
So today Daddy's doing it in a fail-safe way, using a tablet watching it
Mum.
here. Yeah, it's Mum's tablet, and then I will mix it in DaVinci Resolve. So now we're about to start JSM and John Quake 1 Episode 1 speedrun, walkthrough and talk through. And on this note, I hand it over to JSM Junior. Let's make it happen.
Yeah.
Okay, come on.
Yes.
Space.
Here I come.
So this is E1M1, isn't it, coming up? And again, it's a bit slower than before. And you can pause it and talk if you like.
So like, I jump onto the slope, which gives you a bit more speed.
That's it. So just hang on, pause. So the viewers understand, those who don't do speed runs. I've never done this myself. I understand it quite well. The slopes in Quake add to your speed if you jump on them correct. And also, what do you call that thing when you move left and right?
Bunny hop.
Bunny hop. So that speeds the player up. If you run forward in a straight line, you don't get as much speed as if you run forward and move left and right.
It's when you move straight, it's like the original speed, 320.
320.
Yeah.
And so what can you get off bunny hop? Is it in the 600s or something?
Probably.
Probably, yeah. Who knows? We're not that clued up. We're just like having fun. Okay, young man, let's go. And now you're going to go left here.
I bang into this door.
Click the switch for the lift to go down. Can't change your speed of lift, so there's certain things in Quake that restrict you.
I go up here. I go around.
Like the way you jump round then. And you miss the explosive, don't you?
Yeah.
But it doesn't really matter. I think you get more
I'm like,
acceleration.
I want to show where it, like.
There, yeah.
So like it hit the explosion. You can see a bit of red particles there, but not
enough, yeah.
Not enough ammo to hit it to make it explode.
And that would have given you more thrust, wouldn't it, if you'd have got it? Like the way you do this. I keep thinking I'm going to fall in the lava.
It's acid.
Yeah, and this bit you do really well, all 3 switches. Look at that, very well done. Bit of a delay here, jumping off. But still not a lot. Well done, well landed. And now it's towards the exit.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
24
seconds.
Wait, why did we say that? We already said it earlier.
Doesn't matter. E1M2. And don't forget, John does slow the game down because he's learning all this. And then we speed it up again
So
later.
like, I go around these,
Yeah, I like the way you go around. You're not getting involved with fighting because it wastes time, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And this is good, the way you did that. Brilliant.
And then I do get stuck on a bit of like this here.
Yeah. That's okay. Now you do it well.
I do get hit by one of the spikes.
He gets in your way big time, doesn't
Oh
he?
yeah.
Yeah, he got in your
But
way.
thankfully I still get momentum.
Oh, pause this bit. Now, I've seen some of the so Quake speedruns explained, he's talked about it, how some people will actually jump on the little fire, land in that tiny little platform and still have enough momentum to turn around and come back.
Yeah.
It's amazing what they do.
Chambers did that. Also,
Chambers.
I'll show you.
Well done, Chambers. We love you.
Yeah. I'll show you a clip.
Excellent. He'll show you. He'll edit that in later. Yeah. Or we could take a link to it to YouTube. That's probably a good idea. Okay then, son. When you're ready.
Okay. So that was cool. That was seriously cool.
Yeah. Agreed.
I'm like, I was doing jukebox stuff. He couldn't get enough momentum to like go on the platform to like, but he still got the trigger to like hit the key. I go for the secret, grab the armor.
Yeah. And luckily that door was open.
And then I go through this door.
And so this is a trigger plate. You have to do that, don't you?
Yeah. For like the blocks to come up and put into the switches, and then like a door opens with a fiend inside, but the other door that's blocked by gates will open as well. That will lead to that.
And so you only play around here because you know you've got to wait for that to time out. There we go. Now the door's opening.
And there was the fiend.
The fiend's going to come after you. He's going to try.
Guys, that's what a fiend screen looks like.
Yeah.
I know you guys can't see it, but like I'll just put image up here.
We will do in DaVinci Resolve.
So, like
you'll
the
see.
image is here.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Go on.
Got a bit stuck in the steps there.
Yeah.
Not that time. And exit. 37 seconds, people.
Yeah. 37.
E1M3.
E1M3. Like I grabbed the grenade launcher and then gained an extra boost in the zombies.
You used that boost.
Get stuck on the door though. And then I missed this trigger. That when you get the nail gun, it'll like the doors close behind you. I don't want that to happen. So like when I come back up from like the gold key thing, the door will still be open. It's like when I hit that trigger and then come back, the door's still closed.
I like the way you do that jump there. I've seen some people come back up off a pipe bomb.
Yeah, and slow. Got stuck a bit on his zombies.
Oh, yes.
Try to do a boost, but failed.
Yeah, but it's trying that counts. As long as you're trying, son, that's the way.
And then I try and get a boost. And I actually do a bit because like you hear that hurt sound. And I get the boost from an ogre somehow.
So you've gone round now, and you're going, whoa!
I
the way
see
you do
the-
that gets me nervous every time.
Daddy.
Yes.
Watch this.
I know
I
this is
shoot a grenade. I accidentally missed the first shot, but now when I shoot a grenade, 3, 4, jump!
Yay! And you will get the grenade working right eventually, the first one, because you're putting it in the right place. It did all the right bounces.
Yeah.
It's just you weren't there quick enough.
Yeah.
And that bit in Q64, he does jump and end up on the top platform. That's another clever one.
And now watch.
Yeah, this is cool. I haven't done any of this stuff, guys. I just play the game.
So like on how the zombie lure
I'm
works.
sad.
On how the zombie lure works, I'll like show you the fast forward time.
Don't jump too much because Daddy's got to edit.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. Always remember that.
Like it's coming in the moment.
Yeah, and again, this this is a bit you can't speed up, can you? You have to let it time out. He has to come round the corner,
And he's gonna come around the corner.
and because I've got the video playing slower, that's why it's taking longer. Explain what's going to happen.
So like when the zombie goes on this metal grate, the zombie gives and the grate goes down, so that yeah.
And it leaves
I'll,
a
I'll
gap
show
that
you.
can get
I'll
out.
show you what happens.
There we go.
Boom, give,
So, yeah, he's good.
and then shows a portal that will save thousands of hours going up that lift.
Yeah.
1 minute and 15.
1 minute and 15 people. E1M4.
Like I get stuck on the doors. Ignore this line, even though it's low.
And that jump there on that platform you've done in Q64. That'll be in another video.
No, I think I did that in E1.
Oh yeah, okay. I've just seen you do it.
I go up here, grab the stuff.
I always find this
Boost
map
from this
difficult. When I first played Quake, I always found this one difficult. And there was a time when I used to play Quake without mouse look, people. Can you imagine playing Quake 1 without mouse look? When I first had Quake 1, so long ago, we were playing without mouse look. You used the mouse to move left and right, but not up and down. Crazy. It's mad, but that's what it was.
But when you move up, when you move the mouse forward, it makes you walk forward.
If you want that on, yes. That could be disabled in the, I think in the console, but I can't remember now.
But when you move the mouse back, you go back.
Yes, but nobody would play Quake now without the mouse look.
Yeah.
It'd be mad, wouldn't it?
I go
I
through.
like the way you jump now. I just don't have that knack. But then I also don't have that interest. I love watching John do it. It's not for me.
It's not your cup of tea.
Amen. Well said, sir. And I do like my cup of tea, don't I?
Yeah, but it's not your cup of tea. What I mean by that is that he doesn't like that.
Speedruns. Yeah. I love watching them though.
Yeah.
This is the slope that if you use right with these knights or these swordsmen, you can jump right up to the top.
Well,
What was his name that discovered that?
I don't know.
I know I learned that off
Daddy,
Quake Speedruns Explained.
They don't use the nuts. They only use the pipe bomb on the slope to get up there.
No, they used the swordsman as well. So when the swordsman hit you with the sword, you get a bit of knockback, but you have to do it. Can I talk?
Yeah.
You have to do it at the same time as the pipe bomb exploded.
But Daddy,
Yes.
when you like record a demo, you're always shock and stop. But when you're doing it in Nightmare, you can get an easy boost.
Oh, okay.
Because like there's two things on the sides,
Mhm.
and then it was like hello. It's like melee attack
Yes.
into you.
And that gives a bit of inertia
Yeah,
to you.
and when you jump up the slope, you'll give you
It
a
adds,
boost.
yeah, definitely. Same thing.
Go through here, down the steps, onto the left. Go through here, accidentally press one.
Yeah, you got a boost off that one, didn't you?
Yeah, but
Big time.
then got stuck on that floor.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like, it's
I
a
like the way
vent.
you do that. Brilliant the way you went around the steps. You always get that jerky.
Yeah. And 45.
45, so well done. Only 3 baddies out of 22, but that's not the point of the speed run.
Yeah.
E1M5, people. I love this one.
Because like it introduces the rocket launcher for the first time.
Yeah, we all love them.
Unless if you go the secret exit in E1M4, you get the rocket launcher early.
Yeah, so that was a rocket gun jump straight up to that platform my boy just did. Love the shamblers. I love the shamblers, but they can hurt you sometimes. But I do love them. I think when John was little, or my niece or my nephew used to call them fluffy bunny rabbits. Can't remember who it was.
Fluffy bunny rabbit.
Yeah, it must have been my nephew's and niece. Right, here we go. What are we doing now?
I'm going back in.
Yeah. You did go in and out a lot there.
Go up.
Another rocket jump and yeah, pipe bomb.
I tried to use the boost for the pipe
Yeah.
bomb, but no. That would be stupid.
29 seconds.
Yeah.
E1M6. And this is a nice one. I've seen somebody do the jumps both ways just by
I'm like,
just with the mouse.
look at this.
Yes. Careful.
I'm like, if I don't get enough momentum to go to the gold key, I'll rocket boost.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Just
yeah.
space, please. And this one can be done so quick. What some people do. So you're killing them. Some people just go around them. And fluffy big bunny rabbit.
No, it's a shambles.
The shambler. Yay, 14 seconds. It's amazing, isn't it?
I'm like, at the end there, I shoot some intermission nails. It is a bug, and one of the nails actually hit that ogre.
Yeah. Now, before the next one kicks in, E1M7, right. I loved watching another channel. I can't remember, it might even be one of the bigger games manufacturers. When it's the professionals who make the games, watch people speedrunning their games. And one of them was Half-Life 2, I think it was. And they were watching people play the game and skipping huge bits of the boards in seconds. A bit like what John does to some of it. And can you imagine being the people that designed that game, and instead of watching me play it, I find ways to get to the end of it so quick that you miss 90% of the board. And it was quite funny to listen to the games designers putting all that hard work in and thinking, yes, but you're missing half the game. But the irony is they invented a whole new game, didn't they? It's called speedrun. So it's amazing how there's such a big community behind Quake and Doom 1, Doom 2. The rest of them, yeah, whatever. Enjoy. For me, it's Doom 1, Doom 2 and Quake, and that's it. And the community behind that is huge, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's massive, and it's all over YouTube. Anyway, E1M7 people, the last one in the first episode.
That includes a boss called Plafon.
Plafon. Right. Here we go.
Whatever you call him.
That's, is it a room key?
Yeah, it's room.
Speed.
Grab the health.
Oh, and you use 666, don't you, or something? Or God, or do you do that?
No. I don't do that.
Okay.
Why would I ever cheat in speed?
Yeah, but that's how you learn, isn't it? Okay, and I like the way you do these jumps to get straight to the... Look how you turn in the air. I can't do any of that. I'm just not quick enough. But there again, John does slow it down to do it.
I kill Plafon with like an LG with the tank.
And I like this bit. Bang! But you didn't do that in the Q64.
Because I like this tank.
21 seconds. And people, that's it. That's it.
Unlike the funny thing about 21 seconds, if you look at the Q count there, it says 20. It says 13 out of 21.
And you did it in 21 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very good. So did you enjoy doing all this?
Yeah.
And did you think you'd do as well as you did? Yeah. There we go. The end. Let's leave that on there.
GHEEND.
And so, again, this is GSM Senior.
And
This is
JSM Junior, if you forgot.
Yep, my boy played the Quake 1, Episode 1, doing it all as a speed run, and I'm so proud of him. I love watching him do this stuff. Maybe it's not for every little boy and girl out there playing these games. You love Minecraft as well, don't you? It's definitely for my boy. Each to their own, eh? Each to their own. I was a geek the minute I was born, and I think maybe you're a geek. You love your computer, don't you? You also play with Trench Broom,
Which is a Quake editing map.
yeah.
That also includes other different games, like Quake 2 and Quake 3.
Yeah, but you haven't got it to compile a map yet, have you? We still haven't got that set up right.
It's game like Crash Report.
Yeah, and we don't know why. Also, we're not sure what is the best compiler to use. Now, I do know Dump Truck -US or _US, a YouTube
Space.
channel. Oh, is it Space? Yeah. He does a brilliant, from what I've gathered, a brilliant how-to from start to finish in a playlist. I just haven't got to watching it yet, and I don't think John has either. One day we'll get there, because I know John wants to design Quake levels. You do, don't you? And I was saying to somebody the other day, I think the reason why John got into Quake, in especially Deathmatch, is because of the video I made that's on YouTube. It's very old, and it's JSM Quake video using a DM2, Quake JSM Bang video using DM2.
Yeah.
And you used to play Quake, trying to do what happened in the video, didn't you? You used to try and make the video in the game. It was interesting to watch. So, guys, I think that's it. Is there anything else you want to say?
Peace and blessings be upon you.
Peace and blessings be upon you all. God bless you all. Well said, son. Do you want to name some of the people that you love watching to do with speedruns? So what are the names you can remember of the ones that did all the moves?
Jukebox Chambers.
So speak clearly. Jukebox.
Chambers. Elgu.
Elgu?
Yeah.
What move did he do? Can you name one, or just lots of moves?
Yeah, just lots.
Yeah.
Connor and bonus. Connor is actually Quake Speedruns Explained.
Ah, well done, Connor. We know who you are now, mate. Brilliant channel, Quake Speedruns Explained. Yeah, my favourite is Mark V. If it's you, Baker, great. I love what Mark V did, because he look. Unless somebody can correct me out there, in terms of compatibility forward and back with regards to making an AVI video that can be exported to MP4, then put in DaVinci Resolve. Yes, I know it's a long way of doing it, but that's the way I want it to be done. And you use OBS Studio, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Each to their own again. He's only my son. I don't own him. He chose to come through us, me and his mum. I think we're done, son.
Daddy, I just want to name 3 more players on
3
it.
more players.
Christoph Kizimov and I don't know how to say its name, but like.
Well, Christoph Kazimov. You've got to say it clearly,
Yeah,
otherwise
and
people
then
wouldn't
the
hear.
last one, E1M6 or 7, I don't know.
E1M6 or 7,
Yeah.
and like a number at the end. Yeah. Well, guys.
And also, there's a bonus one I know that beats the human world record by using Quake.
Quake.
Yeah.
What is that? AI.
Yeah, and that was Duke Spark.
Okay. Yeah, one day I suppose the computer will play the game and we'll just sit and watch it and go, huh? But I just love the fact that these communities have grown up around a game that never had that intention in the first place. I think the best thing that happened was when John Carmack adopted the deathmatch in the game. And it was one other guy, so I don't think it was John Romero, one of the other team. And they came up with it, and they quickly coded it from what you hear. He did it over a night or 2 or something. The information's out there if you're interested. But it was a last minute thought about the deathmatch, or getting the job done, that is. And when they did it, they spent more time playing that. And I think that's just amazing. That's a miracle. That's divine intervention. Miracles happen everywhere, every single day. If you don't see the miracle, that's because your mindset is elsewhere and you're seeing other miracles. It's a blessing, isn't it, eh?
Yeah.
Anything else we're going to say?
That's it.
That's it, folks. That's it. JSM Senior.
Data Junior.
This is Dad
This is Dawn.
saying peace and blessings. Goodbye.
Be upon you.
We'll
Bye.
see you soon. Bye,
Bye.
guys. Bye.
Now we'll see what next video you choose.
Yes.
Bang! Here I come.